We're gonna pretend like it isn't 5 p.m. and that this isn't my second cup of coffee in the last 2 hours. Hello, thank you for being here. My name is Christy. One thing about me is I hate saying my name because I feel like I cannot say it. Christy? Anyway, okay, after that fun little intro, you'll be glad to know that this is a video of advice from me, because who more do you need advice from? Nah. No, but in honor of my 24th birthday 3 months ago, I have compiled a list of 24 things that I have learned in 24 years. And these are things that affect me personally, and then just other things that I've observed in general that I feel like are good things to know. And so here we go. I'll try not to ramble on too much, but one, I'm proud of myself because I actually made the list beforehand. I didn't like just come up with these like at the top of my head, and a lot of them actually have really deep, meaningful answers. I was planning on making this like a funny thing, but it actually might be a little bit inspirational. Probably not, but here we go. Your opinions about anything can and probably will change, and that's totally fine. If not, it's good for personal growth and reflection. This can be anything from food you like to your morals, politics, types of people that you like and look up to. It could also be music. These things are things that can constantly be changing in your life, and that is something that I feel like is like a personal growth type of thing. That's one thing that I think is really cool, because I think when I was a little younger, I used to be afraid of changing my opinions, and I felt like I needed to always have the same type of ideas, or else people would think, I don't know, that I'm like a liar? I don't know. So I think it's good to accept that a lot of things you think, whether it be deep or simple things, are going to change. That kind of leads into, it's really good to challenge your thoughts and opinions on things and learn why you feel the way that you do about them, because that might also change your reasoning why. You might think, why do I hate this person? And then you can reflect on it and remember, oh yeah, that guy called me a fat bitch in 6th grade. I'm allowed to not like him. It's fine. You cannot change people. You cannot and you will not, and that is okay, so do not try. Quit a job that you are not happy at. I cannot stress this enough. I don't care how awkward it might be to try to tell your boss you're unhappy, or that you want to quit or put in your 2 weeks, or you might be scared of interviewing at other places, but I promise you, leaving a job that you're unhappy at is so liberating and can really change like a huge chunk of your life. Especially if you're really young and you're still like living at home and maybe have like a little extra help financially. And also make sure you have something lined up before you just dip, unless it's really bad. But really, truly, I know how hard it is to muster up the courage to leave somewhere where you're unhappy with, but I promise it is so worth it. So worth it. And you might fall into a place that changes your life even more and meet the best people you've ever met, the nicest people that actually believe in you. And especially if you work in a really negative work environment, I promise you that places like that are not normal. There are places where you can work where everybody is nice and everybody lifts you up and creates a positive work environment. I promise it's a thing. I went through that. So I promise, if you are so unhappy at your workplace, there is greener grass somewhere else. So tell your boss you're done. This one's kind of a twofer. Do not be afraid to like things that a good chunk of people don't like. And also don't let other people's opinions reflect on your own personal opinion. That is one thing that I used to struggle with a lot, is I would not express my opinions on anything just because I knew like that's not how a lot of people felt about it. And also, if a good group of people did like something, I would just say I liked it just to like fit in, and I don't know. So don't do that. You can have your own opinions. I'm sorry I'm talking a lot about opinions. I don't know. It's okay to have your own likes, and that's okay if nobody else likes the same thing as you. And it's okay if you dislike something that a lot of people do like. It's fine. It's fine. Always be nice to your parents. I know it's easier said than done because I'm a little bitch sometimes, but I promise it's just be nice to them. Just be nice to your parents, okay? Don't constantly beat yourself up over old things that you're mad at yourself for. Find new things to hate yourself for. I'm totally kidding. Totally kidding. Don't beat yourself up over stupid things, even if they're big things. I've made big, huge, really dumb mistakes before, and I'm trying not to hate myself. Question everything. Take time accomplishing whatever you need to take time for. Take your time doing anything. Take your time doing anything if you need, how am I trying to say this? Take your time with life. I don't care if this means take your time getting your license because you're not ready. That was me. I was almost 21 years old before I got my license. And that is partially because I kept failing the written test, but we're not talking about that now because now I do have my license and I'm a good driver. But anyway, or whether this be college. Please don't feel pressured into going to college. I did not go to college and I do not regret it yet. It's okay if you need extra time. Do not feel pressured to do things by a certain age or anything. That's also kind of a twofer because I think it's really important not to compare your life to other people's life timelines. Like, oh, well, most people I know are like having babies right now. Like, I should probably have a baby. Like, I'm gonna be old. Don't. If that's not in your little next window of time, don't feel pressured to do it just because everybody else is. Or, oh my god, everybody's graduated college and they're like going on to like their doctor's degrees or something. Or don't feel bad when you don't go to college and all your friends and high school peers are graduating from college. That's okay. That's okay. You don't need to feel like you're behind or stupid or failing just because you're not at the same benchmark of time that a lot of people you know are. Learn as much as you can about money, budgeting, saving, dollar bills, y'all. Budgeting, financing, savings. If you are in school, particularly high school, I highly recommend taking some sort of money class if you're not already in one. I was lucky enough to, actually I wasn't lucky enough, I was half lucky to have an amazing class with an amazing teacher my senior year of high school for economics. Shout out to Mr. Anderson. That I feel like should be a year-long, if not every year that you're in high school type of class. So yeah, I would be luckier if I had him longer as a teacher and as a class because it's just so important to learn as much as you can, especially before you leave home or go to college or just anything. It's really important to learn about money, okay? Watch what you eat. Portion control. Drink water. Portion control, drink more water, more fruits and veggies, you're good to go. Little things like that can really add up and matter. But also on the contrary, eat that donut, eat that pizza, go to McDonald's at midnight because YOLO. This one's really stupid and cheesy and simple, but be nice to people. It's not hard at all, ever to be nice to people, so just be nice. It is okay to be wrong. That's it. It's just accept it. It's okay to be wrong. Take mental health days. Treat yourself. I know we live kind of in a time where we feel like we should only be giving to other people, but sometimes you have to give to yourself too. Buy that new game for your Xbox. I don't know. Buy Get a manicure, get your hair done, buy a new game for your Xbox, buy a new pair of rollerblades. I don't know. Do it. Just Give yourself a present every now and then, okay? Take care of your teeth. Do not become addicted to caffeine. It is a very dangerous addiction. If you can, for the love of God, travel. Money is temporary, memories are forever. I hate to be that bitch, but it's true. This one's a really hard pill to swallow, but Jim Halpert is not a real person, and there's nobody in real life like Jim Halpert. And the sooner you come to accept that and kind of process and heal from that, life will get a lot better. Let people live their lives, damn it. Don't let them affect you if they're not bothering you. Let people do whatever they want, okay? This one's so cheesy, but it's so simple. Focus on the positives of things. Simply looking at the positive side of anything will drastically change your mental health. I promise. Go to a drag show. If you've never been to a drag show, go to one. They will change your life. Drag culture is very important. And last but not least, love and accept your flaws. Hate your really big nostrils, your giant forehead, your thin lips, and your little cha-chas. And then if you get rich and have money, then go crazy and make yourself feel better about them. But until then, just accept that you are beautiful the way you are. Anyway, I wasn't really keeping track, but I think that was 24. Oh god. I hope you liked this video, maybe learned something, or maybe are just thinking, bitch, those were the stupidest tips ever. And I hope to see you around. Check back on my channel and see if I post again soon, or wait another 4 years. Okay, goodbye.